Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today's video is a celebration of America. Not only is our deck red, white, and blue, but we're also all about energy. Hopefully we'll have enough of it to keep the air conditioner on. Probably not if you're in Texas, though. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Our commander is none other than Liberty Prime Recharged. He's a 5-mana 8/8 legendary artifact robot with Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. Whenever Liberty Prime Recharged attacks or blocks, sacrifice it unless you pay 2 energy. You may also pay 2 mana, tap him, and sacrifice an artifact. If you do, you get 2 energy and you can draw a card. Look, I know that both magic cards and robots are genderless, but if you've never played Fallout and heard Liberty Prime talk about communists on American soil, you won't argue with me about the pronoun I'm using. Anyway, we've got a big, beefy commander. We can attack with him the turn he comes out, then sacrifice an artifact to make the energy we need to attack with him next turn. And draw a card. What's not to love? Also, as I'm sure you saw from the video title, this is a budget deck. We wound up being about $50 at the time of recording. Take that, inflation. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. Even long before this channel was sponsored by Ultimate Guard, they were always my #1 choice when it comes to sleeves or deck boxes. Pick up Ultimate Guard products at your local game store or order them on Amazon. Link down below. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. For lands, we're running Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Aether Hub, Helios 1, Mystic Monastery, Sulphur Falls, Clifftop Retreat, Glacial Fortress, Shivan Reef, Battlefield Forge, Adarkar Wastes, Temple of Epiphany, Temple of Triumph, Temple of Enlightenment, Silverbluff Bridge, Rustvale Bridge, Razortide Bridge, Is It Boilerworks, Boros Garrison, Azorius Chancery, Scavenger Grounds, Evolving Wilds, 4 Plains, 4 Islands, and 4 mountains make up the land base for our deck. Obviously, if you wanted to go for a non-budget build, you could add fetches, shocks, the Triome, and various other lands, but remember, we're a $50 budget deck. For ramp, we've got Conversion Apparatus, Solar Transformer, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Talisman of Creativity, Talisman of Conviction, Talisman of Progress, Is It Signet, Boros Signet, Azorius Signet, Mind Stone, Chromatic Lantern, and Felwar Stone. Pretty straightforward. For card advantage, we have Aetherworks Marvel, Glimmer of Genius, Dr. Madison Lee, Amped Raptor, Bespoke Battle Wagon, Is It Generatorium, Jolted Awake, Rush of Inspiration, Royal Cartographer, Synth Eradicator, Tempest Harvester, Tune the Narrative, and Wheel of Potential. I'm excited to see how Wheel of Potential plays in this deck. For interaction and spot removal, we have Electrosiphon, Volatile Stormdrake, Aether Spike, Confiscation Coup, Galvanic Discharge, Harness Lightning, Reiterating Bolt, Static Prison, Suppression Ray, and Vault 112 Sadistic Simulation. To clear the board, we've got Aether Squall Ancient, Localized Destruction, and Wrath of the Skies. all strong and on theme. The core of our deck and how we plan on winning consist of Gonti's Aether Heart, Automated Assembly Line, Aether Geode Miner, Aether Refinery, Aether Revolt, Aether Tide Whale, Aether Swooper, Aether Chaser, Aether Inspector, Assaultron Dominator, Aurora Shifter, Blaster Hulk, Brotherhood Scribe, Guide of Souls, Overclocked Electromancer, Salvation Colossus, Sataya Aetherflux Genius, Scurry of Gremlins, Sentry Bot, Stone Idol Generator, Decoction Module, Whirler Virtuoso, Aetherstorm Rock, and Panharmonicon. Supporting our plan, we've got Plasma Caster and Razorfield Ripper. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 49 mana sources split between 34 lands, 2 MDFCs, and 13 mana rocks. 13 pieces of card advantage. 10 pieces of interaction. 3 board wipes. 1 piece of graveyard hate in Scavenger Grounds. 1 Sudden Eye win card in Decoction Module. This card is a combo piece for numerous game-ending combos, the first of which involves both Gonti's Aether Heart and Whirler Virtuoso. Allow me to explain. In order for this combo to work, all 3 cards must be on the battlefield, and we must have 3 energy available. We activate Whirler Virtuoso for 3 energy, creating a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. The Thopter enters the battlefield, triggering Gonti's Aether Heart, which adds 2 energy, and Decoction Module, which adds 1. We can then repeat this infinitely, creating an enormous army of flyers. Of course, this combo also works with Automated Assembly Line, creating an infinite number of 3/3 robot tokens. This whole deck is full of ways to generate enough energy to make creatures infinitely. Cards like Is It Generatorium make extra energy, allowing Gonti's Aether Heart to make 3 energy whenever a creature enters or leaves the battlefield. And we have quite a few creatures that make other creatures at the cost of energy. Gotta keep the American population growing after all. Do you have an energy deck? Who's your commander? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my daughter Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Danny, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Sean, Mark, Borgie, Nazwin, Midge, Alex, Kanga, Aaron, Chris, Robert, Austin, William Pye, Turner, Triz, Scott, and Kazaris. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.